Yeah, it's interesting when you take a look at it. So many different moving parts at this point. And sometimes, Aaron, they say you can't go home. Well, how about this? I always thought it was awkward that Kawhi Leonard went to Canada, won a championship, was the king of Canada, and goes, you know what? Perfect spots for me out there in L.A. Not with the Lakers, who the Lakers thought they might have a chance at him. He went to the Clippers. Now he's going back to the Raptors in a massive move. Talk to me maybe what we're looking at from an L.A. perspective for the Clippers on a restart, and also what you're getting in a Kawhi Leonard that's certainly older than the last time he was in Toronto.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm getting a little personal here, but, Kawhi Leonard signed with the Clippers July 5th, 2019. And I know that because it was my wedding day.
No!
And right in the middle of the reception, there are pictures of me and all the fellas looking at a phone, a Woj bomb of, wait, Kawhi signed with the Clippers and Paul George is going to the Clippers. And so, if you took me on that day, July 5th, 2019, besides the marriage is still going strong, but I thought the Kawhi Clippers marriage might be a little bit better. I can't believe how bad this was. And you always knew that he was just, even 7-8 years ago, before load management was in vogue, you knew you weren't getting 75 games out of him, but to essentially have no real and guys, think about the first time that Kawhi was in Toronto and remember Steve Ballmer was buying courtside seats in Toronto and sitting courtside for this guy. And so to see it end like this, again, this is one, and I think we do this in the NBA too often, we know the guys that matter in this era. It's Jalen Brunson, it's Wemby. I think, even a Steph Castle, a Dylan Harper, this or that. Does Kawhi matter? Like it's a cool guy to put on the marquee, to have on your ticket, your season ticket package brochure or whatever. I don't think this makes Toronto a fundamentally better team. I don't think we're going to be looking up next, Memorial Day and the Raptors will be playing the New York Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. I just think it was time to start over. It was clear the Clippers weren't going to commit to him long-term, him being Kawhi Leonard. And it feels like to me, the Raptors are trying to find lightning in a bottle again, which is weird because obviously nobody that Kawhi was involved with when he was in Toronto 7 years ago now, nobody's there. It's not like, Nick Nurse is still there and Masai Ujiri is still there. It just feels weird to me. But like I said, I knew he wasn't going to stay in we all knew he wasn't going to stay in Los Angeles. So the question became where.